From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. AccuWeather meteorologists are saying that some of the hottest weather of the year so far is in store for the interior western U.S. from later this week into the weekend. Highs will be in the triple digits in some areas during the heat wave before cooler air, showers, and thunderstorms arrive. A strong area of high pressure is what will cause temperatures to surge. Adding to this will be a general offshore flow where the wind travels from the land to the water. Now, this prevents any cooling by the chilly ocean water along the coast or the notorious June gloom this time of the year. The offshore flow will be caused by the strong high-pressure area to the north and a storm setting up over the Pacific Southwest of Southern California. AccuWeather senior meteorologist Heather Zayer said that this will be the first heat wave of the season in the West outside of Southern California, and there have been other warm spells before, but not quite the scope of this upcoming heat. Some daily record highs will be challenged. Areas near the coast will be at their warmest level Friday, while the interior will be either the warmest on Saturday or similar for both days. The extreme heat will also reach farther north into the northwest on Saturday. There should be a sea breeze kicking in each day, which will somewhat limit the heat for the coastal cities. However, even temperatures there will be able to rise, say, 5 to 10 degrees above historical averages before the sea breeze arrives. For example, temperatures in San Francisco will peak in the middle to upper 70s compared to the typical high in the upper 60s. Zayer said that the peak of the heat for Sacramento will be 103, and for Redding, California, about 107. Farther inland, Boise, Idaho will experience temperatures reaching the upper 90s on Saturday, with a chance of triple-digit readings possible. The core of the heat will likely escape Southern California, with temperatures only reaching the 70s or 80s around Los Angeles. However, temperatures over parts of the interior Southwest could reach and top 100. Las Vegas is forecast to be 106 for both Friday and Saturday. This would top the highest temperature of the year so far, which was 100 back on May 22nd. Salt Lake City's highs are forecast to be well into the 90s over the weekend, with a typical high in the upper 70s. The highest temperature so far this year was 89 on May 10th and the 12th in Salt Lake City. There will be an expansion of the short-term drought conditions, including those with extreme or exceptional drought levels. Zayer said there has not been any widespread, meaningful rainfall in California since mid to late March, so fuels have had a chance to dry considerably over the past 2 months. Additionally, the air will be very dry to begin with, and the high heat will help to make it even drier. Gusty winds, while not reaching damaging levels, will also contribute to the dryness and make it easier for fires to start and quickly spread. Now, 2 main storm systems will help break the heat wave, and they may bring some rainfall to the west. The first will be a storm that drops southeastward from the northern Pacific and then pushes inland over the northwest. That alone should be enough to trigger at least spotty showers and thunderstorms. Where there are lightning strikes and little or no rain, well, wildfires may erupt. The other is associated with the mainly dry storm off the coast of Southern California. The track this storm takes and how much moisture it is able to pull from the tropics could help initiate the North American monsoon or mimic its activity for a time. A tropical rainstorm that may soon become the first named system in the eastern Pacific could help send some moisture beyond the coast and mountains of Mexico and perhaps into part of the southwestern U.S. later this weekend to early next week. Now, once again, where little or no rain falls and lightning occurs, well, the risk of wildfires increases. Both storms will work in conjunction to break the heat wave, causing temperatures to trend downward while humidity levels rise. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.